Okay.
Here's one.
340. All right. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the ground. I am taking this time to get the shares so I can share it. And I'm about to be like Jared from Subway getting arrested. It is time. Time for what? Time to make a change. Question was.
Yeah.
I'm sure you didn't, but she just asked. I don't know. I already went out of it. She said, "Will you send?" And I just went out of it before it came up. It just popped up.
Okay.
It's whatever. I knew that was a stretch. I knew it. I knew it.
Why you do that?
That's for the culture, yo. That's for the culture. But man, keep putting your booty in people's faces, yo. And we are back with another episode of RAC with Twilz and Lack. Yes, we are. Zup. That's what's up, King. How you feeling about yourself, man? You know? Are you ready?
Yes.
Well, then sit down. Just talk to the people first. Get yourself situated, man. Come on, man.
Come on, Deanna.
Golly. Well, act like you've been here before. Golly. Let's talk to the people. Give them some exclusive behind the scenes before we start recording.
I wish you didn't put your fingerprints all over the
camera. Darn it.
What's up, Zup?
Sheesh.
What's up, Kena? What? Because I tell the truth?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, you catching alive, you better.
Who's this?
Ken.
She Ken. Ken, did you make it out here to the Kingsley Fest? I see a lot of your Queensleys out here. I performed yesterday.
Your boy is sick as a dog. Oh no.
Who's sick?
What's up? But the work week doesn't start till the gang's here, gets here. You right. I hope you feel better. What's going on, man? That sound like Terrence Howard with the man.
What's on, man?
Man.
What's going on, man? Daggone it. We don't have one of these. I pushed the wrong one.
What'd you do?
I did macaroni and cheese. Oh, gosh. Let me start over. Okay. You know, I would have hit you up if I did. Daggone it. Hey. There goes one right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to chat. I feel like this has been
talk to
a long time coming.
Just give the formalities real quick.
You know, how's it going? So this time it wasn't my fault. Dion was out of town. That's what I'm gonna blame you.
Mm-hmm.
Dion was out of town, so what could I do? And as Zed is here. How y'all doing? It's been a long week. People still get COVID? I'm being foolish. I know people still get COVID.
Where you that at?
No, it's a thing because we were testing people frequently for COVID up until I want to say May for productions, and I think it was like May 11th it officially faded out. So you don't have to go get pre-employment COVID tests and things like that. And so on this new production, the producers are like, "There's COVID kits in here. Am I supposed to test everybody?" I was like, "Nope, COVID is not a thing. Dang. It's just for people if they feel better, like if they're feeling sick and they want to make sure it's not COVID." So I keep those in the production pack. Doesn't feel like COVID, but just a really sore throat and mad congestion.
Yeah, we know. I got it.
That's what he said. He doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, you got it, brother.
Shut up.
Everybody who has COVID always in denial. I ain't got. Please hang around me. Please hang around me.
No, I think
I don't have it.
When I had COVID in December, I knew exactly what it was. I was like, "Yep, this is it. This is the COVID. This is how it felt. It's going down. Merry Christmas to me." That's what I remember. Yes, I agree. Sending healing vibes. Get rest. Are you taking stuff? Like, I don't know, other than sleep, orange juice, broth, something with nutrients in it. I had COVID before and it felt like I was hit by a train and bounced off of it and hit into a bus. Dang.
Oh boy.
That is not my experience. But I know, has everybody in here had COVID, or at least a few people? There's like tests going on right now about the studies of long COVID. And I think it's 1 in 10 people who had COVID experience symptoms 3 months out, 6 months out, including, not only like the taste and the smell, but like asthmatic symptoms and just like random irregular heart issues. Like COVID, they're going to be talking about that for a long time.
Yeah. COVID is the new coolness, though.
It's the new who?
Everybody has COVID. It's cool.
Everybody gets the cold. It doesn't make it cool.
It's cool.
Like, I don't know by what metrics you judge cool.
Yeah, it's the new HPV.
Yo, Phil sent the folder with the videos.
Okay.
And there's a clip from Macaroni and Chaz I ain't never seen before.
Oh boy.
I said, what happens when I'm not around? Yeah. Actually, this would have happened if I was around, because Dion and Chaz don't care.
I know. We're gonna be posting it soon.
Oh my gosh.
We're posting it soon.
Wild. You guys are out of control.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault, man. It definitely
y'all are both guilty. Guilty on that one.
Yeah.
Y'all are a fool.
All right, boom. I did that. So you can go ahead and do I collaborated with you.
Okay, all right. I'm going to accept that.
And then I'm going to text you the link so you can make it easy for you to post in your stories.
Look at you. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to work together. You talk to the people. You talk to the people while I was actually here promoting for the show and whatnot. Hey, man, is anybody here who did not have COVID? Just go ahead and get it. Let me go ahead and get it. Let me go ahead and cough in your mouth. I think I still have some stored. What? I say what?
That's just like some Missy Elliott.
In your mouth. Yeah. Yeah.
So gross.
You know they gave you an emoji? What's that? Cause you dropping gems?
I dropped gems, baby.
Like a clumsy jewel thief.
Let me review this.
That'd be dope, man. It's your girl Young Twilz here, aka the clumsy jewel thief. What does that mean? Oh, because I dropped jewels. That'd be cold. AKA the clumsy jewel thief. Hold on, no. How was it? The jewel thief.
Jewelry thief. Jewel thief.
Yeah. Hey, my name is Twilla Amin, aka the clumsy jewelry thief. And it's my like, hey, I couldn't help to notice. What does your AKA means? Oh, it means I tend to drop gems. What? Year 3 COVID free? Wow.
You should get your blood tested, like for I don't know, for the reasons to see like if you're immune to it. I'm curious.
CJT has a ring to it. What's that mean?
Clumsy jewel thief. Keep up.
Ooh, I created it. I still didn't get it. Yeah. AKA CJT, AKA clumsy jewel thief, AKA the black wet sock.
The who?
I don't know. I guarantee if you keep trying to name off a bunch of AKAs with a bunch of acronyms and prefixes and suffixes and adjectives, you eventually crumble.
All right, we're posted. We are telling people we're live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got so many things I need to post. I am so far behind on life.
Man, I just realized that I must just film for archival purposes. Like because it never goes up. Like I have the best intentions.
Yeah.
The best intentions to cut a fly video.
Yeah.
And it never happens.
Okay.
So this is all for the archival.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, do you know where the footage? Do you still have that footage back in the day when we were doing
cocaine? What?
From when we were first doing
ballet,
the lyrical stereotype album. Do you remember there's footage of us like
doing the CD covers?
Doing the CD covers and all that?
I don't know where that would be.
Yeah, I want to do our happy birthday to hip hop video because I realized that hip hop is a big influence in Lacktoast Entertainment, like all of our content. So that's why I was thinking about that footage. Like even us just, we were like Master P. We weren't selling it from the trunk or anything, but like the level of like how close we were like marketing that mug, and that was our first Indiegogo and all that type of stuff. For,
buddy.
Those projects. So
for those who don't know, we did Lyrical Flash Mob back in 2011, 2012. Lyrical Flash Mob is where I would write raps in a dialogue form with a bunch of comedians. And it became a whole album. We started to like get the ball rolling, and we wanted to create a video for each one of them. Very funny comedians, very well-known comedians that you know today are all on it.
Like right before a lot of these people blew up, it's kind of dope too to have that archival. Right. I use that term again. I'm liking it.
Archival.
And not even just like that. It's the like the sketches, of course, with you and your daughters, the raps with you and your daughters. It's the pilot you wrote. Mixtape. That cover of Mixtape is dope. I don't know who designed it, but it's dope.
No one's seen it because you haven't posted it
anywhere. I have posted this on Lacktoast. I'll repost it. All this week, I'm just going to be doing Ode to Hip Hop. When did you first fall in love with hip hop? Yeah, that type of thing.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a new episode of
Random
Ass
Conversation with
Twilz
and Dion
Lack.
I forgot.
It was. I definitely ruined it, but we're gonna keep it like that because you know what I'm saying. We flowing like H2O coming out of faucet.
Look at us looking like an American flag today.
We are not.
We're patriotic. You got the white shorts.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a thought out here. White shorts. Show them legs. Show them legs. White shorts is the watered down version of gray sweats.
That's what you're doing out here?
Yeah.
Well, you thought.
Yeah, I need to pay some rent.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do in these trying times. Trying times.
Yeah. Discreetly.
Uh-huh.
There was a Tubi clip that's out right now.
You and this Tubi.
Let me hear out. She was like, you can't do that because they're gonna drug test you. And he was like, get off me. I don't work there no more. She's like, what? How you been making money for the past 6 months? He said, I've been effing these hoes. This is my gift.
Wait, who is he talking to?
This whole time. Why did you tell me my mic was in my face, yo?
Your mic is not in your face, yo.
This whole time, my mic.
You have the freaking earphones on. You know better.
Golly, yo. I'm sorry for the folks up there. I know y'all can hear us, but I'm sorry. He's like, I've been effing these women. And she's like, and he was like, yeah. and I'm good at it too, making good money. Like you ever complained about the money? I'm like, golly, dude. Like, imagine like pleasure is giving you money. Like,
like after a while, is it pleasure or just like a necessity? I'm sure you're like,
well, what is it? What does my say? Every scoop of ice cream you eat, you ingest is $100.
Every scoop.
Not scoop, but spoonful.
It was $100. How much money I need real quick and calculate.
Yeah, would you do that? And it's more obviously, it's more harm than good.
Right. But like, for example, I don't know. We talked about my car needing fixed, but my car needs fixed. Does that mean I just scoop up enough? That's still a lot.
Yeah,
that's $100.
Well,
no, it's not that much though. Like, does it have to be a big spoonful?
It has to be a spoonful. You want to weigh it? You want to weigh it every time?
Can I get a tiny spoon?
No, you have to get a actual ice cream spoonful.
What's an ice cream spoon?
Okay, let's do actual ounces then.
No.
One ounce. No, because you want to be funny. 1 ounce of ice cream scoop.
I mean, like, if I was gonna eat the ice cream anyway,
Yes. What I'm saying is,
if
this is your form of income, would you do this?
Yes, and I just want to eat other stuff. I told Moyo already.
You were gonna die.
I told Moyo already. I'm counting calories right now, so I can be at the weight capacity for the spaceships if there's one. I would hate to be like, beam me up aliens, and they're like, this beam only can handle a certain weight. So to answer your question, I'd do it, but it would just be like extra money. Like I would do it as a part-time situation.
Let me ask y'all this, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard the question. A spoonful of ice cream for $100. Would y'all do it? Could this be your career? What?
Because I've already answered.
Give me 10 gallons a day. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way.
Get me the diabetes meds.
Sure, dairy free. Yeah, but it's sugar. There's no nutritional facts.
Dion, would you do it? You over here giving people a hard time. Would you do it?
Would I do it?
Would you do it?
No, it's harming my body in the long run.
Dion.
I would.
You would do it. You do it for free. Would you do it?
I would. I would do it like an Uber thing. Like, I need to make a couple dollars.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah.
I was gonna already eat the ice cream. Might as well get paid for it.
Yeah. No, it has. You got to be like a subscription. If you sign up, you got to do it for a month.
But how many spoonfuls a day? Like, is there a minimum? I just need an extra 100 today. If I do it for a full month, that's at least 3,000. One a day, 3,000 a month.
Yeah.
That will fix my car.
Yeah.
Heck yes, I'm in.
But what it's not gonna fix? Your heart.
It's okay.
You're like, I don't feel too good. I'm always getting the sugar rush. It's like, I can't sleep now.
It's not like you said a pint for $100.
Hey, I've done it. Have you not eaten a pint of ice cream before?
Right, but I'm saying, like, it's not like one pint $100. So now I got to do this every day. Like, I wouldn't do it every day.
I mean,
the look you gave me.
Because if I was 16, I'm a millionaire.
For sure. If
I was 16 and lactose intolerant, I'm still gonna be a millionaire, and I'll be a lonely millionaire because nobody wants to be around me. What else, Spicy? Welcome to the conversation. So, Spicy, real quick, for a spoonful of ice cream, would you? I don't know how to say this. What did I say? $100 per spoonful of ice cream. Could you create that as your job?
Like a spoonful a day. That's rent. That's easy, Dion.
A spoonful a day?
Yeah.
$100 a day?
Yeah, that's just rent. Like, it won't be my full-time job. I told you, it's gonna be my part-time.
First of all, you make it seem like a spoonful of ice cream is enough. I'm doing numbers.
Well, if you do numbers, that's even better. I'm just saying at least one spoonful a day and your rent's paid.
Yeah. But just know that.
And if you don't live in LA, that's something you're renting something else.
Just know that discreetly, I would possibly do a pint a day. I would
a pint's not that bad.
A pint is not that bad.
That's doable.
So
I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm just saying it's doable.
But a pint of ice cream is maybe like 45 spoonfuls. So
like the regular pint is 2.5 servings.
Yeah, but how many spoons
of ice cream? And I'm just letting you know that it's a good 800 calories you finna eat right there. So that could be 1.5 meals for your day.
What I'm saying is, how many spoonfuls is that?
Maybe 45. You just made $4,500.
Yeah.
Why are we like? This isn't a topic of conversation.
I can definitely.
This is really not a challenge. It should be more like a spoonful of castor oil for 100.
Who said this?
Kina.
I mean, it's also because we're equating like sex, pleasure, right? So would you, here we go, even better. This thing ain't gonna cause harm to you, but it'll be psychologically harmful to you. Men, it would be like a glory hole. Women, you'd be blindfolded, bent over. A random person gets to have sex with you. It'll be protected. It'll be protected, but it'd be $1,000 per juke.
No. Like that's not no.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's a gamble. It's like
no, we're not doing this.
Who's back there? Or what about sticking this into? Like, oh God,
I'm not participating. That's just.
Is that you said no one said no? Okay, no thanks. How many raw eggs can you drink down for?
Raw eggs, I've never tried it.
Yeah.
Fun story, fun fact, castor oil was like my grandmother and my dad's like thing. Like that was, hey, I have a stomachache, drink castor oil. My ear hurts, drink castor oil. Like for any and everything, it was headache, castor oil. Never did it. I refused. Yeah. To this day, I can't tell you what castor oil tastes like. You know what's
funny is, have you had cornstarch before? Is it cornstarch? Corn something.
Corn syrup?
Corn syrup. You ever had corn syrup before? So corn syrup is obviously like high fructose corn syrup, pretty much.
They use it in pecan pies, I think.
Yeah. I always got that mixed up with actual grease. Because it looks exactly the same, doesn't it? It looks exactly the same, Twilz. It looks exactly the same.
Oh,
Look, yes. As soon as you had said castor oil, I was like, I immediately thought about the corn syrup. I was like, oh, I got a flashback. So when we ran out of syrup, my mom used to put cornstarch on the pancakes.
Corn syrup.
Corn syrup on the pancakes.
Wow.
And she's like, it tastes exactly the same. I was like, yeah, it does, Mom. It does. So I thought it was corn syrup and it was grease. I was like, what's wrong with these waffles, Mama?
Tried to pour
I poured grease. Like was it corn? Hold on. Corn, what is the other one? Corn oil? What is it?
Vegetable
oil. There it is. I poured vegetable oil on my waffles and I said, I still finished it though.
You didn't. Hilarious.
I still finished it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know what was I thinking. I don't know why they them mugs are in separate, but I think it's from the same company too, ain't it?
One is like Caro and one's Crisco.
It both blue would have start with C.
K. Caro starts with a K.
No. First of all, she said reading is fundamental. First of all, vegetable oil sounds nothing like vegetables, right? I mean, it's 100%. I don't know how
oil though,
but I don't know what. What's the difference between oil and syrup? They both are golden colored liquids.
One's sweet, one's not.
I didn't taste it first. Do you taste your syrup before you pour it on your waffles?
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you read it and was like vegetable oil.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what Mama
But
used.
I just grabbed the bottle.
This is what Mom had.
I just grabbed the bottle.
This makes sense. The same thing she fries chicken with.
Yep.
Is the same thing I'm putting on my
pancakes. And you know what? An accidental mistake happened? Instead of flour, I used pancake mix. See? Okay. That was an accidental mistake. You would be like, Dion, why didn't you just read that this was not flour? But I was like, she was like, Dion, you use all my pancake like fixings?
You didn't. So wait, you made something.
I made fried chicken with pancake batter.
Yo, reading is still fundamental.
But what I'm saying is, I just remember the little can she had, and she was scoop stuff like that. So
she didn't use the box?
No, not for that. But those bottles was 100%.
Okay.
Those bottles.
Wait, so for pancake mix, she still was scooping out of
They were like containers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's different.
But they had names on it too. They had names on it. It was
I was trying to help you out.
And pancake mix.
And you were like pancake mix for the chicken.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, I didn't know what the origin of what she made. It was in the front. So I was like, okay, I think this looks about right. And that would make
I swear you still do stuff like that today though.
I do.
Like we can't blame that on young Dion. It's just Dion.
I just found out maybe 6 years ago that there's a difference between what is it? Baking powder and baking soda. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just found that out.
For different things.
I was like, dude, they both for baking, right?
Have you ever used salt instead of sugar? One time I forget what I was baking.
He had a pound cake with salt.
No, like I think it was that would have been the worst. I forget what it was. I forget what I was making. I just substituted. I was like, nope, this ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't it.
Yeah, buddy. The worst is, I've had this conversation before, but the worst is undercooking something and you think it's done and you've already had a bunch of fixings on and around it. Mm-hmm. And now you're like, damn it. I don't know if I told you the story. If I told you the story about the hamburger.
Oh, no.
I wanted a really fat hamburger. So with my own money, I took a pound of burger and I broke them up. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm going to have these mugs perfectly fat, make my own little Big Mac.
Right.
And, you keep flipping it over. And I was like, if I flatten it, that's going to defeat the purpose. Obviously, flattening is obviously cooking on both sides. Yeah. You're getting it thin enough so it can get pushed down. So I was just kind of keeping it nice. And I was like, yeah, kept flipping it over. Yeah. Has to be done. It has to be done. This mug is getting burnt, actually. This is getting darker than normal. So took that burger, threw it on the bread. Didn't check. And I had the mayonnaise, lettuce, tomatoes.
All the accoutrements.
Yeah. Had a little French onions, little crunchy French onions on top of it. Mm-hmm. And I bit that mug. It was fine. The first bite was fire because it was cooked around. Yeah. Cooked around. I was like, and then I took another bite. And I was like,
a little too rare for you, huh?
It was it tastes like the inside of a tomato. It's like
too rare.
Gooey.
Are you a well done person? So
I am well done.
So like the medium rare.
Yeah.
Rare life ain't for you.
For a burger, I need that mug all the way cooked. Yeah, and then you know what? When I was hungry, I was like, you know what? I see what happened. I made a mistake. What I'm going to do is going to eat around. I'm going to eat around the burger, and then the uncooked part is the only part I'm going to throw away.
When was this? Last week.
Woo!
You didn't want to say.
Yeah, I was definitely back in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was definitely back in Ohio.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So word on the street is you're officially a parent to a college student.
Hey y'all, my baby up out of here, man. My
oldest
daughter is now at Grambling University. I will soon post pictures and videos and stuff that we did. I wanted to make it look nice, but I felt like I didn't have the time or the bandwidth or the mental capacity to create something great for my daughter's exodus. I don't like how arrogant she is when she's left. She has left. My daughter left. We had a road trip last week. Drove her down. Took us 2 days to drive. We had a lot of stops. We went to Grand Canyon, Four Corners. Had a couple car issues. Had to swap them out. So it took a couple days to get down there. We went to Louisiana, place Ruston, and the whole time I'm getting emotional. I'm hugging her and loving on her. And she's like, Dad, like, why are you this personal? You up out of here, baby. You up out of here.
Yeah. Bye.
And then she gonna hate me for saying this, but the first hotel we went to, I heard her sniffling.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell me that. Oh,
I heard her sniffling.
That's my girl.
And it's like, and I was like, and it's like 3:00 in the morning. I was like, yeah.
Meanwhile, it was a phone call with her boyfriend. You thought it was about y'all.
I heard her sniffling, and I didn't want to, because she's a very prideful person. Yeah. Like, no, stop, no, don't see me vulnerable like this. But her mom hopped up and talked to her, and I just didn't want to intrude on that moment of her crying on her own.
She's like, man, these Louisiana, the pollen.
The pollen got
me.
Yes,
that's funny.
He had the Salisbury steak and that onion. But yeah, when she left, she went to orientation. We moved her in, and she walked into the car. Was like,
bye.
Why are y'all still here?
That video of the little girl who's like, bye.
Yeah. She said, why are y'all still here? And I was like, oh, you up? Is this it? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right, give me a hug. We took a couple pictures, and then the one that got me was my youngest, my youngest daughter held on her tight and didn't let go, and she was like started crying. She was like, like, you do realize that I've known you my entire life,
right?
I've never lived without you. And she was just like, Kaden, stop, get off of me, like, chill, like, it's gonna be okay. You can call me, you can video chat me, you can text me whenever. And I was like, come on, okay, let's get in the car. We got the walls coming in here. Yeah, that kind of took me out. And then on the drive away, I was looking at the rearview mirror, and I was like, she didn't look back at us.
You were waiting for that long stare.
Yeah, I was like, come back. She was like, I'm gone.
It's like, remember when you left home? When it's time, it is time. Like, this is the perfect age to be like, all right, Mom and Dad, it's been cool.
Yeah, she left on all fours. She rolled out.
That moment is like, that is time.
Yeah. And that eased my heart, because I was like, she's like, y'all did y'all thing. I feel good to be on my own.
Yeah.
I'm happy. She's not blowing us up, calling us randomly every day. What should I do? She feels comfortable. She has a couple people from LA, middle school, high school, elementary, that they all ironically are out there. She's meeting new friends, new people. They had a whole week to themselves to kind of get to know each other, which is a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like an orientation week. And yeah, I've been texting her encouraging words, and she's been responding to later. Okay, you are on your own. She is done.
I texted her a week ago. I heard from her today.
She responded.
She responded today.
Yeah, she responded.
I get it though. I get it.
Yeah.
Like have fun, enjoy. Yeah. That is my biggest tip to like college students. Like, I know like college isn't for everybody, and I would never push it on everybody. But there is something to be said about like that on-campus experience. You're never gonna get another time like that in your life.
Everything she wanted, she got. She
Lovely.
wanted to go to an HBCU. She wanted to go to a school that had a football team. She wanted to be in the South. She wanted to be close to New Orleans. And she didn't want to be in Los Angeles. So she got everything she wanted.
Yeah.
And she got a rude awakening because she in the South. There ain't no buses. There ain't no Airbnb. No, there ain't no Ubers, no DoorDash.
Small town.
Yeah, homie.
Yeah.
Coming from LA, going to Louisiana, Ruston, the city that's not even on the map, you getting a rude awakening.
Listen.
Yeah.
I know about it.
Yeah. She gonna take over though.
Oh yeah, she's gonna do great.
Yeah.
Y'all raised her well.
Also,
how you doing? Oh, good.
Also, last night, I had a performance.
Yes, I heard Dion Lack performed. I heard you know, it's not a regular comedy show. I heard you was doing music.
My first live performance.
How'd it go?
Performing a rap. It's a lot harder than you think it is.
Oh, I never thought it was hard.
I was practicing with the music. I was practicing with the song that's already out.
Right.
It's a whole different ballpark when it's just an instrumental.
Yeah.
Because you don't have I know what's coming up. And the way I wrote this rap, I don't have a lot of breath. So I need to stop at certain parts.
Yeah.
But when you stop at certain parts to catch your breath, and your person who's on stage with you don't say that line,
it's like, oh.
Yeah. and now you're like, oh, should I have said it? And then when you are rapping and you realize that, oh, I was supposed to say Nancy Kerrigan, but I said Rancy Rarigan. You be like, golly. Oh boy.
Did y'all not rehearse? Y'all just went
raw.
Man.
Raw. And I found out that my mic was off. But I was screaming, everybody heard it though.
Because you are loud.
I am loud.
You don't need a mic.
Yeah. It was like, your mic is off. They were saying that it was the contrast of BT's mic and my mic. Because BT was doing my ad-libs. and it was a small venue, maybe the size of this room right here.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the size, maybe a little bit smaller. I would say from the wood to the wall, to the sweat drip down my balls. It's about that size right there.
Okay.
And like literally the width is the same.
That was hot.
Yeah, it was hot. It was hot. Yeah, we didn't rehearse at all, man.
So like, you went up there like you were practicing like a small praise team with just the music and the tracks. You got up there with the
instrumental. It was we doing instrumentals, huh? And because I heard ding 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 ding. I said I didn't hear the
DJ.
Yeah. Deontay.
Yeah.
And you ready? You ready to do this? And I was like, there's nothing. And he was like, I got some special guests up here, y'all. Get up my man Dion Lack. And I was like, so I'm thinking it's gonna be some time. So I'm in the back.
Oh shoot!
And I heard ding ding ding. So I'm like, ding, ding. And I was like, I grabbed the mic right when it came on. I was like,
out of breath.
Yeah, I grabbed the mic like David Ruffin. He was like, I know you want to leave me without you. Because I knew I was coming up because I'm gonna do 2 songs. I'm bring you up. I said, bet. So I kind of waited in the back. I wanted kind of like a long walk up, so I can kind of get like a long.
This is why rehearsal is important.
Yeah.
I'm sure BT had all the rehearsal he needed.
Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all. You gonna do my last lines? You gonna do my last lines? I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna do the rap where I did last night, and I'm gonna show you how I run out of breath. And I took out Doe's name. Because he wasn't there, so I just said y'all. Right?
Yeah.
Now Doe Boy didn't perform. Right. You gonna do the last line?
If I remember.
If you remember,
I don't remember.
I specifically told y'all if I'm going first, it's gonna be your problem. I'm dropping heavy bananas for anyone that follows. And since we on the subject of Mario Kart moves, I'm throwing shells from a 12 to rip your heart loose. I'm built different.
Burj Khalifa body type.
I give her Bam Bam Bigelow with this rowdy pipe. I'll wait for the leg shot, Nancy Kerrigan. I got a variant, and that nigga is arrogant. My alter ego told me my alma mater is off for people. I had to alternate a nigga to a social distance, respectfully. Ellipses to all the niggas that told us that we could never be POTUS. All I need is one shot and I'll be grabbing wallets. But now I'm taking every shot because I'm an alcoholic. Jaguar, baby, back in DC, I can prove it. I'm about to flip this shit, Simone Bowel movement. Woo! Unorthodox like a Jewish dude. I'm in my hood flipping blocks like a Rubik's Cube. Claiming that your money tall, but you stacking pennies. I'm over here making magic like I was shacking pennies. I'm back in needy, you got me twisted like fettuccine. I'm on a pia, I'm burning pensions like gonorrhea, running navigation like Barry Allen with diarrhea. I digress, WTF. Yes. I wish my flesh wasn't lazy, it won't be owning these clubs. Now I'm stuck at this crossroads, crazy busy, both to tell you to be labeled a leak, not being talking fecal matter, but your circle is. I'm speaking solar eclipse. I'm feeling like I thought that you're for those singing. You know the vibes. Let me read up my bio. This incredible Hulk is
Dayton, Ohio. I remembered some.
You did.
Look at me.
I'm very surprised. Well, you know when you said when you had said Simone Bowel, I was like, who? Now that you, if you get in my lines, I can catch a breath and pick up on the next one.
Yeah. That's
the hard part. Yeah. Because if no one says nothing, it's going to be a gap of nothingness.
Right.
So what's crazy?
Not even the track.
Not even the music helped me out. So I have a lot of my lines are just seamless raps. I mean, obviously you're cheating when you're actually recording it. And one of the times BT started taking his shirt off. So they was like, whoa. And I was like, I'm about to flip this shit. Groovy Cube. I'm like, are y'all excited about that I'm gonna flip it? What?
You and your ADD.
Yeah, because I'm like, why y'all wooing for on the premise? So I was like,
you gotta stay focused. The show must go on. You learn that in dance, you learn that in theater. No matter what.
Absolutely.
The show must go on.
And also, when you mess up, you have to assume that they don't know the song.
Right.
So the fact that I said Rancy Rarian.
You're like, maybe it's Rancy Rarian.
Yeah, there's another person. Mm-hmm. There's another person named Rancy Rarian that got hit in the leg. Yeah.
Speaking of, do you realize like Nancy Kerrigan has never spoken
about the situation?
Ever.
Maybe she got paid off.
Or, I mean, like, I'm sure you don't want that to be the thing that defines your career. Like, I was a brilliant skater before then.
Right.
And now the only thing people talk about is this incident with Tanya Harding.
Mm-hmm. Who's more famous, Tanya Harding or Nancy Kerrigan?
Probably more notorious is Tanya Harding.
Yeah, she got a whole movie of her.
And everything, yeah.
Got a whole movie of her. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I bet I could rap your part better. Woo! Come on, can you, Ken?
All right, man.
Shantae surprised me as well. What do you mean? They weren't there. Well, Shantae was there. Doe wasn't. It's dope that even though you weren't caught off guard, you still went up and did it. Yeah, I did, man.
Even though you were caught off guard.
Oh, I said weren't.
Even though you,
because you're waiting for something. I was like, I gotta go. Mm-hmm. Was wild. Two funny things that happened last night. I will say 1.5. All right, because one might.
None of it was funny, but I'm just telling you anyway.
I'm gonna tell you anyway. So my boy Triune performed last night. This is not gonna be as funny. But something was odd with the music. It was like one of the speakers was working, so it was kind of like a underground, like it sounded like the music was coming from like a peel, like a beat peel.
Speaker.
Yeah, he was trying before we said lyrics. He's like, hey man, hey stop. What does it happen with y'all sound system? What is this about? Like, no, give me the thing and I'll just plug it up here. So that happened, but he was trying to work through it. It's like, but you can hear like it was there that it kind of like shifted down to like a like who, like it felt like somebody was hugging the speaker. It's like if you want to play this music, you have to go through me. So he ended up walking up there and just played it from his phone. But BT, this is the funny one. He was like, and now the person you've been all waiting for, give it up for BT Kingsley. Everybody went crazy, right? He went up there. He did the whole Michael Jackson thing. He took his hood on. Slowly took his glasses out. And he looked up. Women going crazy, right? He looking up in the air. And a random song just played like,
oh no.
If I could walk 5, he's like, hey, wrong song, man. Wrong song. Next track.
Oh no.
He said, and he did the whole little pose again. Good 45 seconds pose.
Oh no, he had to stay. He had to stay.
Yeah, he had to be like that. He said, it was like, BT.
Oh my God.
So they was like, yeah. So now they like trying to like prepare for the song to start playing. So, do y'all got the track?
Wow.
Do y'all got the track?
What are we doing?
Then he went back down there like, golly.
Oh no.
Then you hear like a little tussle like, I told him. I told him, but you play here. What type of Wi-Fi y'all got?
Oh, that feels like a scene.
Yeah, and nobody could perform while they handled that because he was the last person to perform.
Oh man.
So after they figured it out. He went back up there again, and then he did the whole like as it never happened. He went back up there again.
Yeah.
Same hoodie.
Same
hoodie. Did the whole little thing.
You didn't know what I was finna do.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get the full effect. So I'm finna do it again. All right.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun to watch. Yeah, so rehearsal is definitely a fundamental, man. We need.
Do you think you're gonna hop on again?
Whoa, no, I would love to do it.
Yeah,
I would love to do it. Yeah, I would love to do it. Rehearsal is very important. I would with how I rap, I would need a hype man or
you need a spliff.
Yeah, I would need somebody to finish my raps. So we could rehearse the sure. I would love it. You can't even do our own rap.
You didn't send me the thing. I asked you specifically to send it to me.
I specifically told Dion.
And you said, okay, I'm gonna send it to you, and you never sent it.
You're right. Now do it again.
Oh man.
Yeah, I need a hype person to finish my rap so I can kind of pick up on the next rhyme. At least
I want to be an angry hate person. Like just start throwing stuff off the stage and getting angry at people being like, I said louder.
I want to know how much money Split Star makes. What is he?
But he has to get a little off appearance too. Like it has to be part of the contract. Like
yeah,
has to be.
Who's coming to see Spliff by himself?
Nobody. But like when they're like, hey, Buster, we'd love you to perform. And he's like, yes, of course. Here's my fee and here's Spliff's fee. And Spliff has to be there. Mm-hmm. Or I'm not coming. We need 2 microphones. We need this, you give all your stuff that you gotta have. And so I feel like he's just included on that.
I hear you.
But nobody's coming to see Spliff.
I hear you. What I'm saying is, what does he do? And I would hate for him to be like, my life is wrapped around Busta Rhymes, so I can't even make money elsewhere. I
mean, he probably invested in a few real estate properties, got good investments and stuff. Spliff is all right. Don't worry about Spliff.
So you saying he makes just as much money as Busta Rhymes?
No way. But I'm saying he's got return on his money. He's fine.
Let me return to Google and see if he has an
Spliff is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for a while he had to sleep on Busta's couch, you know, when some stuff was going down. But other than that, you know, that's his cousin. He got him.
I'm almost certain. Is Spliff a legend?
That's kind of hard to say. He's the most famous hype man ever. He's doing great out here. Exactly.
But is he a legend?
When you legendary in the world of hype men, you know what I'm saying?
I'm looking up to see if Spliff Star has an album out.
He don't want an album. He just want to hype him up.
Wait a second. Spliff Star got a song. Let's see.
On Flip Mode, he got a song on Flip
Mode. I don't want to play to get flagged, but Spliff got a song called Mashup.
Well, there you go.
Featuring Busta Rhymes, damn it. Now we're back to scratch. He said, I'll scratch your little back, nigga.
But like, who are some other, like, when you think of hype men, who else? Who else comes to mind?
Other hype men. Would you consider Fat Man Scoop?
Oh, Fat Man Scoop. But he a DJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's a hype man, although he gets you hype on his tracks.
Yeah. I mean, he's that's what hype man is, right?
But no, I feel like hype man specifically, I'm keep using
Spiff. Specifically, Spiff Star.
My contacts had
that would be a dope album for them.
Specifically.
Woo! If Spliff Star.
Flavor Flav.
Well, he raps though.
They're both MCs?
Here's this one thing you don't understand. That's him.
Okay.
I could just kill a man.
But I mean, when we think of the lyricists, we mostly think Chuck D. Right?
Right. But we heard him. He's a major part of choruses. Big MC. I don't know who that is.
Too Big MC?
Oh, his name is Too Big MC.
MC Hammer.
There's a whole bunch of hype man that you see, but you like,
you don't know their names.
Right, you don't know their names.
That's why I'm asking. Dun, 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 dun. That should be a question for you.
But I think there's a lot of hype men, but a lot of these hype men are prideful. It was like, I want to write music as well.
I mean, like, for example, think of, this is a little different, but like background singers. There's some famous people known for their, like, people who are known for their background vocals. For example, Jermaine on Mariah Carey's, what song is that?
Jermaine Dupri?
No, Jermaine on I'll Be There. When she redid that, I think his name was Jermaine.
Jermaine Jackson?
No, his name is
just said Jermaine.
Is a background singer. Stick with me.
But you said Jermaine Dupri
right.
too. Like,
no, I didn't say.
Y'all know what this is. He does that.
I wasn't okay. All right.
I'm gonna be a hype woman background dancer. And the dude on Alicia Keys' Secrets.
Yeah, is that Jermaine? Is that who I'm thinking of? Yeah. Like, there's a couple of people that's known for just singing those type of backgrounds. But what I was trying to say is that if you were a hype person might have been like, I want to be a rapper, right? Just like a background singer oftentimes has ideas of pursuit for doing their own albums. Mm-hmm. But sometimes that's just the lane they end up staying in.
Yeah. And what sucks is I know they pursued it. First of all, how'd you get into it? Right. So obviously you have some sort of passion for rapping, right? So you're like, hey man, like I need to see the origin story. We need a Tribe Called Quest. Cause he was a part of, wasn't Busta Rhymes a part of Tribe Called Quest? No, he was part of
the other group. It's not
Tribe. Dungeon.
No. Hold on, keep going.
I know no Leaders of the New School. There we go. I knew he was King. He was part of Leaders of the New School.
Yeah.
But was it? Hold on. Who was Leaders of the New School? Leaders of the New School are still part of Tribe Called Quest? What wasn't they?
I never thought that, but
I thought they were a bigger group than Tribe Called Quest broke apart.
Let's see what they say. Nah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that's the case. I have no idea who's the Leaders of the New School, because All I can think of the people from Tribe Called Quest. No, Tribe Called Quest was before. Sheesh. Who's leaders in
I
new
got
school?
you.
Can you give me some artists and leaders in new school? And see if Split Stars in there.
Busta Rhymes, Charlie Brown, Cut, Monitor, Milo, and Dinko.
I've never heard of any of those people. They were not leaders. It was just Busta Rhymes. They were. I promise you, they were not leaders. They were all following Busta Rhymes.
They were the. Let's see. The group's big break came when they were the opening act for hip hop group Public Enemy. Chuck D gave Busta Rhymes and Charlie Brown their stage names. The group wanted to call itself Leaders of the New School, a name that was sought by a white hip hop group of the Bomb Squad was producing. Somebody of the Bomb Squad was producing. Yeah, that was them.
So is Busta Rhymes a part of Terror Squad?
This is where you got this. Okay.
Come on, talk about it.
In 91, Busta Rhymes, Dinko D, and Charlie Brown made a guest appearance on a Tribe Called Quest hit single Scenario.
There we go. So it was Tribe Called Quest featuring Leaders of the New School.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's why I first heard about them. And I thought they were all together. I thought that group was Leaders of the New School.
The group made an appearance on Busta Rhymes' 96 debut album, The Coming, on the track Keep It Moving. And it was the last time they would collaborate as a group.
Busta Rhymes said, Brown!
Yeah.
How about Lil Jon? He definitely a hype man, but he also raps too. He definitely raps. Yeah. Busta, yeah, I would say Lil Jon is a hype man, but I've been munching for a long time.
Shawty.
Bucket, mine. Shawty.
So he tried to create a lane. He tried to get on, but he was also a DJ, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe there's a cross between some of these DJs and hype man abilities and roles. When
you only think about somebody who's finishing lines, like Spliff Star is a perfect hype man because he can do like if you see him perform, he will every time Busta Rhymes like this, he will finish the line like let me say. And he's like he do like this, like he prepare for him.
Yeah.
And they have a dance together, they flip around, they be like,
yeah.
Oh, this is a performance.
I'm looking up famous hype man.
Wasn't Busta a part of Flip Mode? Sheesh.
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. I thought, man, I feel like I always thought Terror Squad and Flip Mode was the same.
Why are you confusing these people?
I don't know why,
these
man.
Groups.
I don't know why, because they had the same format. Flip Mode was a bunch of boys with one girl.
All these groups were.
But they were from New York, though.
So was the whole what's Lil Seesaw them? What's that group? Bad Boys. Harlem, whatever.
Not Harlem World. You thinking of guys?
But I'm saying that's like how even when you think of Young Money, that's how they were for a while.
Girl,
yeah, that's just.
But that was
how people rolled.
Yeah.
There was only room for one girl.
But it's all about the generation, the era. Like I don't get them. I don't get like Nicki and them mixed up because I feel like Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes stuck out from the groups, and they had Rod Digger and Remy Ma as their girls.
Yeah. So this list says Flavor Flav is arguably the greatest hype man of all time. And then Sin Dog, affiliated with Cypress Hill. I don't know him. Spliff Star, for sure. Crunchy Black from 3 6 Mafia.
Oh, but Crunchy Black got a song.
Well, they're calling him. Let's see what he says. Like Flavor Flav, the X3 Mafia, X36 Mafia. Crunchy Black created some wild trademark dances. Was known for doing the gangster walk. He started contributing to verses. Let's see. Yeah, they just said that's.
Yeah, I think in this new generation of hype men, they're like, I'll start off, but just know that I'm definitely gonna branch off.
I'm about to.
I'm going to be featured in your music. I'm not going to just be doing this. But what psychologically that would do to a person if they're like, hey man, just give some Busta Rhymes ad libs, bro. Like, stop.
I mean, like, and that's kind of how you have to know your role. Was it Will Smith when he was Fresh Prince?
Mm-hmm.
Before that, he was in a group. What's the home dude's name? And then he kind of got pushed to being the hype man, and he couldn't take that.
Right.
He walked away from it all.
Right.
Yeah. So it does do something psychologically, but that's when you kind of have to, like, sometimes.
Ooh. Farnsworth. Was it?
Isn't it Farnsworth Bentley?
Farnsworth Bentley, yeah.
The hype guy
he was a great hype man. Right?
I guess so.
Yeah, he was dancing his way all over the place.
Yeah.
Everybody's music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Well, you're talking about Will Smith getting.
I was just saying, like, yeah, like easily you can get. I could do something to your mentality, but like we work in industries and stuff where not everyone's going to be that one, right? Mm-hmm. And so you kind of have to be like, but am I in this for fame? Am I wanting to make music? Am I wanting to have fun? Mm-hmm. Like, what is my purpose in this? And then if it's for fame and to be known as like whatever the best, like if you're doing it for solely that, then yeah, you're going to have to deal with that psychological.
But it's always about growth and evolving.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean that you can't put out an album. It might just mean that your album isn't at that same level of recognition. Mm-hmm. But like if you're purely doing it for art, you get joy, right?
Yes. Listen, let me tell you something that's gonna hurt, y'all. This was gonna hurt. This is probably what happened. Ready for this?
You and your made up scenario.
It's a made up scenario. Made up scenario. Made up scenario. What's up? What's up? Lacktoast scenarios. So imagine Busta Rhymes is like, just keep doing this, bro. We're gonna make it to the top. He said, but listen, bro, you and I came up together. We got to make music. That's all you said. We got to make music. What happened is you only made music. Mm-hmm. I learned your music, and then we became a group, right?
Right.
So I want to make my own music now. You're like, listen, bro, listen.
There'll be a time.
You got to feature first, man. You got to do this. You got to do this. He's like, and you haven't. He said, man, I'm just want to jump out there. People, we hot right now. Busta was like, I'm going to pay you, for the sake of easy math, $100 to keep doing what we're doing. Okay? Mm-hmm. $100 keep doing what we're doing. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm going to use that $100 to make my own album. Mm-hmm. He's like, all right. He makes the album, pays a bunch of people. He got like 40 albums sold. And the Busta Rhymes was like, see, I told you. Now get your ass back over here.
Spliff has a few albums.
He has a few albums. Did you know that?
No.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you just make it music for music's sake, at least you're like finding satisfaction in that. Right? Like, if you're a true artist and this is what you do. Also, it could very well be like, you know, like I said, you know, Busta being like, hey, said, I got you, your fam, no matter what, we're making it out, we're doing this together. And so that, like, keeping you on my payroll, having you on, that's our way of getting out. Maybe he's not truly a talented rapper. Mm-hmm. I don't know this. I haven't heard any of his albums, mm-hmm. but like, it might just literally be like, this is what we said. We said we were getting out. Here we are. We're going to travel the world. Here we are. And we're doing it. Mm-hmm. So it's not that everybody has a lane or a talent in that, but you got to figure out where you're able to shine. And like, if you're able to keep personality at bay, if you're able to like be humble through some stuff, then you might not mind what life has dealt.
There's a lot of artists who has only one album. Yeah. Because you realize that I lost a lot of money believing in his album. Yeah. And no one supported. And that takes a toll. Mm-hmm. I have one album. Mm-hmm. I didn't write it. I mean, I wasn't performing all, but I have that stereotype music on all platforms. It's not on all platforms, but it's on our website. I do have. Yeah, can we do it?
I have to look to it. Yeah. I was like, oh.
I do have an album out, but I spent at least. It wasn't we didn't pay for the beats, obviously. That might be the issue.
We raised money for it too, for sure.
Yeah, but I spent about my own money.
Mm-hmm.
He was cheap too at the time, so I think I spent about $5,000 on the creating of the album, mixing it, and shooting videos, studio time, people, and he's like, "Oh, we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is buying it. We got a bunch of broke comedians around here."
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you are proud of the album.
I am very proud of it, but it feels like getting burnt. It really is like, last time we got here, we got gonorrhea. It's like, if I wear a condom this time, I won't get it. It's like, there's a chance that the condom can break. I always gotta have sex or food analogies, okay?
Okay. Is your sex analogy a sex joke?
It's not a sex joke. It's an
analogy.
Wondering.
I was just wondering.
Can analogy not be funny? Yeah, it's not funny.
So this is how you allow yourself.
Oh, you want to know what the album is called? It's called Stereotype Music. If you go to my Instagram, King You Can, click the link in the bio, you'll see it in the bio. It's called Stereotype Music. Came out 2012.
2012 or 2013? I can't remember.
Yeah, it came out 2012.
Okay.
How long has the album been out? Oh, we got people actually concerned and asking about the album. It's been out almost 10 years.
So, well, if it came out in 2012, it's been out more than 10 years.
Okay, where's my Bhutan?
Your who?
Is it Bhutan? What's the real name for the Billy Club? Billyton?
A baton?
Is it Baton?
Are you trying to say a baton?
No, it's called a Billyton, right?
I don't know.
I thought it's called a Billyton.
I don't know what you're saying.
As in short for Billy Club, right? What's the real name for Billy Club? Okay, I'm gonna look it up while you talk to him.
I don't know.
Football season out.
Yeah, man. Your Chargers looking. Your Rams. How your Rams looking? They played the Chargers yesterday, though.
Don't say nothing.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I can't leave.
It's
a baton.
I said baton.
Hold on. I was thinking this word.
I literally said baton.
What's that right there? What's that say? Crunch on?
That's a T. Truncheon. Nightstick. Billy Club. Billy Stick.
That's a T. I do need to do a 10-year anniversary, King You Can. I need to force it too. I gotta be like, even though I was past 10 years, I gotta be like, hey, 10 years ago, we came out with this album. Yeah, look it up, man. Let me know what you think. King You Can?
Man, that would, if we can find the stuff of all the behind the scenes stuff, that'd be a fun little video.
Absolutely.
10-year anniversary tribute. Oh, so now you just on IG?
No, my boy sent me this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? And is this laugh or you say something you'd be interested in?
Nah, they can have that.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
You know who it's from?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yep.
What day is this?
Well, not what day is this? Not
you
going.
Today? Oh, it's today.
Not you trying to hop out and go.
This is today. That's crazy.
We got another episode to shoot, so.
I'm thinking this is like during the week.
Oh, that's funny.
That's crazy.
That's funny. Got questions I'm going to ask you later.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Let's go Cowboys. Somebody's a fan. When I see that color, I think Carolina blue. I think Carolina, UNC Chapel Hill. I think Panthers. So I'm going to just say let's go Panthers.
Mm-hmm. I don't care for any college teams except Grambling University.
Since when is the Panthers a college team?
You said Carolina blue.
I said when I see that blue, I think UNC Chapel Hill and the Carolina Panthers.
I heard Carolina.
Listening along with reading is fundamental.
What does fundamental mean?
Very basic and important. It's a foundational layer that you must have. It is the beginnings of.
So say the sentence without saying fundamental.
Reading along with listening are very basic skills.
That's very insulting. That is insulting to say to somebody. Because fundamental sounds like it's essential.
Mm-hmm.
But you said it's basic.
It's like at the basics of our communication. Like if you have read thoroughly, you would know. It is essential. It's a necessity, right? But it's also like, when you start with the fundamentals, you're starting with like the little building blocks of.
I think fundamentals is a smooth way of saying you dumb as hell.
You said it, not me.
It's like, hey, when somebody say reading is fundamental, that's like saying, dude, you should have been learned this.
So, how do you feel?
Was it rudimentary?
Rudimentary?
What does that mean? Rudimentary. Come on, Twilz, help me out. It's rudimental. Was it rudimental?
It can be rudimental.
Was it rudimentary?
Ask Google.
No, you don't know.
No, put it on Google. I want to see what Google says when you try to struggle to say it.
No.
Let's do it.
Rudimentary?
Mm-hmm.
You know how I know rudimentary is a word? Do you think rudimentary is not a word? Do you think rudimentary? What you laughing for? You don't think rudimentary is not a word?
Mm-mm.
Watch this.
Not the way you say it.
Rudimentary. What is rudimentary?
Here's the definition of rudimentary: involving or limited to basic principles.
Rudimentary, and you said rudimentary. Rudimentary.
Did you know that this was the word?
Yes, I told you the correct word earlier.
You didn't know.
I wanted you to fumble the word.
Flumble?
Yeah, get me. I wanted you to fumble rudimentary.
But you didn't correct me.
I did.
You said
people. We got it on tape, Dion.
You said
we can rewind. I said rudimentary, and you said yes. What is rudimentary? And I was like, he keeps fumbling the word, so therefore, you're gonna have to say it to Google.
Rudimentary. You know why? You know why?
You gotta be adding all sorts of syllables. That's what I'm saying.
So, you know what's funny is in the Christmas rap, I think Kelly says rudimentary. Rudimentary. I think she used, and I never.
And you wrote it like that.
I did. I probably never corrected her. I did not.
I don't recall it because you know me. I would have.
You probably didn't. If she says,
I said if I heard it, I would have been like,
But it's too late now.
But unless it was flowing with the song.
Let's see. Here we go. Let's see if I can find this at the very end.
Green, I'm incredible hawk or celery tops or boondocks work. Okay, stop. All right. And green, I'm incredible hawk or celery tops or boondocks word to pop. Do walk jukebox at the Casa block. I'm trying to stop. Set it off, Vivica Fox. I can kill Bill too, and the heart will pop. A rooftop, Black Hawk, Shy Tower socks. Screenshot that, send it to your memory block, and accidentally rob the supplementary drop. Rudimentary, but the documentary shot.
See?
She did say rudimentary.
See?
Yeah.
That's why.
But was it you? That sounds like you wrote it in there to sound to fix that, to fit the beat.
I just
because rudimentary wouldn't have done the same thing.
See, the thing is, I probably wrote it, and then I wrote it, and then as I verbally wrote it on the guest track for them to learn it, and I just never caught that. I was saying it wrong the whole time.
Yeah, the baby. Also, yeah, I'm gonna give a pass on that one. You don't.
But you never caught it like, hey, Dion.
Well, if you wrote it rudimentary, like, because I see your lyrics usually.
It doesn't count for the kids.
That's a poetic license. Yeah. But saying an everyday sentence, you don't get the same license.
You know, a song I heard just randomly pop up in my head, and I thought, this is something I wrote.
What?
And this was not a song that I wrote. It's a song that, let me see if you heard it before. It's time. Time for what? Time for make a change. Yep. We are the people that can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You heard the song before? I thought that I was like, I think I wrote a song in my head, and I was like, I thought I wrote that in my head. I was like, I think I created a hook.
You're like, I
Because
got a hit. I got a hit on my hands.
I was 8 years old when that song came out, and I was like, you know how like things just come like, I think I got something here. Let me write this down.
You thought you wrote it when you was 8?
No,
as an adult.
And then I was like, well, where does this song come from? And then I looked it up, and it obviously came out in '89. And I was like, oh, I had to look. I didn't know who wrote it. I just knew lyrics was.
Dion was like, I was a genius at 8.
Yeah. No, stop saying I was 8.
Well, because you said I remember I was 8.
No, as in like 8. The song came out when I was 8, so I was like, oh, wow. That's okay. Obviously, when I was young, I heard the song,
and it was just in your head, and you thought you wrote it. I was like,
this is.
And it's good 2023. Yeah, I was like, I wrote this song.
Yeah.
Wow. On that note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Gerald Levert. Gave away the what's his name? Teddy Riley. He always says, yep. It's Teddy. Yep, it's Teddy. Teddy with the one view checker. Yep. Everyone has a little tidbit in the beginning of your songs. What would your little ad-lib be in the beginning of the song?
Please don't hate me, y'all.
That's what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
And you start rapping?
Yeah.
That's a lot
sounds like I'm about to drop something, like some gems for real, but tell people some truth about themselves.
Tell the people who you are. Do your AKAs. Let me hear your
I do BKs, better known as. Okay. So talk to the camera and say, what's up, y'all? Hey, for those who don't know, I'm sitting here with one of my good friends. Go and give people your intro. Yo, what's up, people? My name is Twila Amin, aka Lil Tay, aka Tay Baby, aka Twilz, better known as DJ Twila Twilz, Twilz the Thrills, because it's a Twila.
I'm more laughing at the fact you said I don't do AKAs, I do BKAs, and you said all AKAs.
I know. It was just easier. Whatever, yo.
You didn't do the drop the drum scene.
I didn't. I caught myself off guard with singing. Oh my gosh, why y'all let me do that? Lacktoast baby. Holler at them.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we about to do the rap. That Twilz been practicing on for the longest.
Let me tell you, I went on, right? I was like, I'm gonna have this ready for this weekend. I'm going to go ahead. Mm-hmm. I pulled out the lyrics. Okay. Said, yep. I said, I pulled out that track. I said, yep. Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't remember any of this. Mm-hmm. And then that's when I text you and I said, hey, I need the track with your vocals on it so that I can practice. And you said, yep, I'll email it. And it never happened. Got nervous.
You got nervous?
Got a little nervous.
Because I need you to jump out the window and learn this rap.
Jump out the window?
Come on, man.
Calm down.
I need you to jump out the window and learn this rap because you said you wanted the intro. And I wrote an intro. You have not practiced at all, okay?
Right. I do want an intro, but I just want you to know that you said we should do this intro like right here. But I just need you to help me.
I don't need to help you. I need you to.
You're my rap coach. What movie is that from? My rap coach.
No.
You don't know what movie that's from?
You're talking. No. I can't think any.
I got Marriage on my mental. Hold on. I don't remember the whole thing. You get it? Got Marriage on my mental?
No.
It's Boris Kodjoe's character in Daggone Brown Sugar.
Oh, I need to watch Brown Sugar again. I'm so far behind that.
I love that movie. And the greatest thing about watching it now is seeing like people who are like background, who are actually main actors now. That's a fun movie to watch.
Behind the scenes people?
Like they're just backgrounds. Yeah, so you get to see where they came from. Yeah.
You ready?
No.
Yo. Cue the music.
Am I?
Boom. Cue the music. Welcome back. This is Lake C.
Y'all. I'm Twilz, repping UNC and the real HU. This is our podcast. I now produce films in the LAC.
That was random AF.
Yeah, that's the show. And that's my co-host. Here we go. I told you I don't remember it.
No.
I don't remember it at all. Why you
I'm
me?
not. Okay, I'm gonna do it, and then I need you to hop in.
Okay, because I was like, I don't remember.
Let's go.
You just threw me out
I
there.
did. That's the fun part. Yo, cue the music. Welcome back. This is RAC. Hey, y'all. I'm Twilz repping UNC and the real HU. This is our podcast. I now produce films in the LAC. That was random AF. Yeah, that's the show. And Lack's my co-host. Here we go. Just for Lacktoast. Go and post the milk glass. Purchase your merch right below the podcast. Watching us live is a vibe for show. Lacktoast ENT. There goes the intro. That's it. Yep. There goes the intro.
No, Dion, I ain't got it.
There you go. What does she
see? Rehearsal is fundamental. Thank you. Thank you.
I messed up too, so don't worry about it.
That's why we gotta rehearse. We ain't rehearsed. Anyway, we're supposed to be wrapping up.
Close it out.
We've been going for an hour 21.
Close it out.
All right, closing out. Thanks, y'all, so much for watching another episode of RAC with Twilz and Lack.
Hit the thumbs up button right now.
Hit that notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to Lacktoast ENT so you can join us on the live. It's live in the live is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. It's live in the live.
So we hope to see your comments. If you found something funny, go ahead and give us the time code below in the comments so we know we can highlight that little piece. That helps us out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And until next time.
Yeah. See y'all next week, man. Please share, like, subscribe. Hit us up with that favorite part, like she said, man, because we will use that as a soundbite. I promise.
We will.
And Spicy Original, I need for you to stop posting the gems and the milk because I know you're not watching it again. We know that's your fake way of saying I'm supporting.
Do what you do, Spicy, because you be supporting. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Why are you such a hater, Dion?
Press the R button, man. The big R button.
Oh, the big one?
Red button.
Yeah, it doesn't say R.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Love you, Spicy. Love you, Ramona, Kenya, Moyo, Candice. How you gonna say she's not watching again? Zupper.
You just ignored the comment.
I'm just being silly. Yeah, cause she like soon as the post come on, like when we post this, she's like diamond milk. And I'm like, I there's no way she watched the entire thing. I appreciate her supporting, but I don't know if her to say like I'm watching.
Yeah, just making up stuff.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much, man. We are done. We about to make some bad decisions with our diets.
Speak for yourself. I'm trying to get beamed up. Beam me up, Scotty.
She said she loved your hair.
Thank you. I just put a little moisture in it today. That's it.
Hey, man, let me tell you how much I love Twilz, man. I love Twilz so much. She saved a job yesterday, and I looked at her and said, you were the real MVP. You saved us a lot of money. Something happened on our system. We had a client here for like 5 hours, and I just panicked. It was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna push through this. And I was like, hey, ma'am, can we pause for a second? I'm trying to figure this out. She's like, yeah, sure. Like, Twilz, get your ass here, right? I need you to figure this out.
I love Spanish. I was like, bye.
And she came immediately, and she fixed the problem. Because this one was gonna walk out. She was gonna say, "Let's just do it another day." And that when people walk away, they're more confident by saying, "Hey, can I get my money back?"
Yeah.
So we figured it out, man. I said, "Twilz, you saved that client that session," and I said, "Lunch is on me." So we had like some top ramen. Yeah, man.
We're a team, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to.
Came in here limping on the. Twilly got bad knees now, man.
It's not my knee. I told you that.
Oh.
I keep telling you it's my sciatic nerve, and I just got to work my core. I remember that I was like, I got to do the bridges, the leg lifts, all the little stuff that helped last time. That's what helped.
Now I think about it, you do get on my sciatic nerve.
Moyo, yes, I'm excited for you starting a journey. Hit me up whenever. Yeah, I love my locks. Everybody says like, I don't know why I didn't start sooner, and I really am like, I wonder why I didn't start sooner.
My back hair is locked up. My back hair looks like Sonic the Hedgehog. So if I take off my shirt, you'll see a bunch of threads on my back.
So handle that. Yeah, I got to do that. So the funny thing is I did my stretches the other day. Like I got out of bed and did the stretches, and it triggered the sciatic nerve pain even more than usual. Like that was a bad day for a limp. And I was like, I'm going to do this like as soon as I hop out of bed. Stretching is something I usually do throughout the day, but I tried to do it at the top of the day, and that was a bad idea. But definitely all those core exercises, I got to. Yo, Moyo, I understand. I understand about being scared. Now, I will say this, like every so often, I have this moment where I kind of miss my natural twist out, because your girl's twist out was cute. You know what I'm saying?
Was.
Whatever. But most of the time, like especially depending on how you lock up your hair, like I did interlocked. So like my hair was immediately locked. I could go and wash my hair and it was fine. After that first wash day, I said, oh, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. Like you wash it, put some conditioner in it, and you go. Like you can send it to the dryer and run a blow dryer through it, but I let mine air dry if it's early enough in the day. And it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, I don't know what I was doing with the whole, taking a whole day to have to wash my hair. I don't miss that.
Love it. Have you decided to do any styles with your hair?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you should. I'm saying like I know.
Yeah, I wanted my hair to grow out a little longer because while I'm generally not tender-headed, the last couple of times I've let Jasmine style my hair, it hurt. Like, so I was like, especially like I did an updo for Lori's wedding, and I had my hair up and all these curls coming down, and because my hair was shorter, she had to like, there's a way to twist my hair up so it stayed up, all these pins, and it was just tight on my head. And I said, nope. And even when she did the 2-strand twist earlier this year, they were so like, maybe it's just Jasmine. Like
you get cornrows.
Yeah, like I'll twist it at night sometimes, or even like I did a little twist right there. That's one. But sometimes it just like to get it in real good. It just you got to take ibuprofen and stuff to be ready for it. But my goal is like next time I go to her, I'm getting it colored and styled.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, let's see cornrows.
I don't do cornrows. I don't do them.
You do straight backs?
Because I look like a boy.
Well, you look like a boy.
What?
What?
What are you saying, Dion?
Beyonce's your favorite artist. You always sing If I Was a Boy. You identify as... The way you look at me made me want to say, oh boy. Would I be considered a fraud if I start with lock extensions?
I don't think so. Some people are way into it, but again, depends on like what, like what type of locks you want to get. But I think the lock extensions are fine. I think, especially because there is this thing like there's an awkward period with locks. Like your hair is not going to look as great as you want it to. Frizzy, just awkward length. Even if you already have a lot of hair going into it, it's still going to be shorter than. And I think my hair was thin that first year and a half. My hair was just super thin with it, which I was never used to seeing my scalp because I've always had thick hair. But that just, that just allows, I don't know, like for me, if you do the extensions, I think go for it if that's for you. Yeah, I like locks. That was one of my immediate things. If a guy had locks when I first met him, I'd be like, oh, girl, he does this and he has locks. That was my thing.
I had locks.
Well,
I had locks for what, 4 years, 5 years. I had long hair for a long time, and then locked them out. It was touching my shoulder, about your length. Yeah, that's it. Cut them off.
Dion's services will be forthcoming because Twil's about to kill him. I want to do it so bad, but it's like $1,000 to start with extensions. Listen, you got to find the right person, because there, especially like sister locks. I was going to do sister locks, but first of all, sister locks they're like planned for 2 days. They're going to divide it in sections or what sessions. So there's that. And I definitely like wasn't excited about that. But then they were like, so for the first 6 inches of hair, that starts at a base of $600. And then every additional inch of hair is going to cost you like, I want to say an additional 100 to that tab. And at the time, I think my hair was like right at 11 inches. And so $1,100 to start some locks, and I got to go in 2 sessions. No. But I think mine ended up costing $450 to start. So it wasn't bad. My God, $600. Yep.
Was a lifetime.
It's a lifetime commitment. But then they weren't making, I don't remember how much sister locks cost to get twisted. I was like, this just financially doesn't seem like anything in my near future. But with my regular locks, it's like $150 every 8 weeks, like every 2 months to get retied. So I have sister locks. I started with 12 inches of hair and it took 2 days. It did take, I think, 10 hours for my hair to get total with these locks.
Some good designs, yeah.
I love the designs. It hurts my head. Oh, you're talking about the straight backs? I would have to do something like that with a bang. Like, I just can't be like, oh, I have a huge head, Dion. And then like my forehead is huge. I can't just be out here.
Into a ponytail. You could be looking like Holly and Chloe.
Listen, their hair person deserves a raise. That's cute. But I would have some, you see, she has little tendrils coming down.
Tendrils?
Little hair
tendrils.
What's
that new words?
I like the styles.
You don't like them.
I do. But that really hurts. Have you ever had your locks?
I've had my hair, I didn't have them in a cornrow. I didn't have my locks into a cornrow. I definitely had tight braids.
It's just like, whew. I keep hair on my head because I look so much like my brothers. My forehead be forehead, and don't let it fool you, y'all. I'll do like this real quick so it covers it up a bit.
Sure. Do you guys, the word tendrils is far from new. I've never heard tendrils before. I have no forehead. Hell for the money I get. Hell for that money, get the 1988 Tracy Chapman and start over. What you got?
Bald.
Oh. No.
Yeah. Hair is a commitment. But the same thing, like if you are like a person who enjoys hair extensions and stuff like that, that's it's pricey.
I think the wisest thing to do is invest in wigs. Cut your hair really short. Was that Canelia style? Canelia.
Her short hair? I don't know.
What's that called?
I don't
know. Holly Berry, right? Like a really short hairstyle. That way you can add braids or extensions or weaves or put wigs on top.
Chloe and Halle, though, like whoever does their hair needs a hold because they have locks, they have long locks, but somehow their hair be fitting under wigs or like with extensions, loose styles. I don't know who's doing it, but I want part of that sorcery.
Speaking of extensions, I don't know why I was so gravitated to this white woman's extensions in her hair. Like I was right next to her, and I seen the little
tracks.
Yeah, it's a track.
Oh no,
I seen it like right there, and I was just like, no, and I was just like, white people do this too.
Yes, they also have the ones where like I forget what it's called. There's a name for it, but it's like individual hair. So they add like hair strands to, and it's kind of like bonded, like little glue dots or something.
One strand.
I think they do a couple of strands or whatever. I don't know exactly how you do it, but it has to be more than like one strand. But but whatever, they do it to that piece, and then it adds and stays for a while.
Yeah. You let people touch your hair? Mm-hmm. I know you're gonna say no, but if someone individual is like, oh my god, this is my first time seeing it up close, like not. I know we don't supposed to do this. I know you're supposed to ask this, but I've never seen locks up close, and I feel like this is my only opportunity to see it.
You can admire it. That's it.
I can't touch it.
Nope.
Are you saying this because we're on the Ring camera? I'm sure you'd be like, yeah, sure.
No.
I
don't like people's hands in my, like, if I don't know you and you're a complete stranger. Well, if I don't know you,
they work with you.
They work. No, I don't like everybody I work with. Mm-hmm. Like, or like, I just don't. No, like, don't put your hands in my hair. Mm-hmm. I can't think of too many of my friends who I've just
allowed that.
Yeah, unless you're doing my hair.
Well, besides my own hair, I can't think. I'm trying to think of something that's unique. Obviously, I know what it felt like because I had dreadlocks myself. Like finger waves. When last time you see finger waves up front?
I feel like finger waves you still see, yeah.
You still see finger waves?
Every now and then, yeah.
So
not the hard ones.
Yeah, I'm talking the hard ones.
The loose ones.
I'm talking the hard ones. So I ain't seen those since the early 90s. So if I seen some of the early 90s, my friends are like, yo, you brought that back? Can I please touch? Can I please touch it? I'm going to ask.
Well, you can ask.
I'm going to ask, but I might get rejected. But just know I remember how hard these mugs used to be. I'm still gonna touch it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Like, don't touch my hair, don't touch my face.
I mean, that's crazy.
It just feels like so like
touching your face is crazy.
It is crazy.
As in fresh from outside. Yeah, what's going on, homie?
Yeah. Just don't do it.
Pineapple curls are fine forever, I hope.
Do my job, have finger waves, gets them done every time.
The hard ones? The crunchy ones?
Oh man.
Your hands been do not touch my hair. Yeah. Y'all have to understand, man. I think black folks also give black people grace because we be like, oh my God, who did your hair? That's touching your hair. Who
does that?
Black people, if I'm admiring your hair, like I wanted the girl, who did your hair? Oh my God, I love this. Mm-hmm. They're touching your hair. It's like, oh, I love this so much. Even though they're touching your shoulder, they're still doing like this. Like, they're touching it. So you giving them grace because like we're family. But if a white person came,
I think it's a code though. I don't think that everybody does that. Like, even I'll be like, oh girl, your hair is cute. Do you mind? Like, who, first, who did it? But then if it's like somebody like, this hair is soft too, feel it. When somebody gives you that, feel it. Like, if it really is soft, maybe, but I don't want to I'm not just gonna.
One last time you touch somebody with abs. You haven't. You haven't. I know you wouldn't off jump because that's kind of very intrusive. Mm-hmm. Intrusive. But if There was. There's no way I can make this work.
I'm waiting.
There's no way I can make this work. I've only touched one person with abs who had crazy strong abs.
Were you talking to them?
It was me. A couple days ago, and I said, "This nigga is sexy."
All right, y'all. On that, let's see. Yeah. Okay. See where we go, Richard. He thinks he's fine as one. That's funny.
Oh,
I'm talking about the coworker with the finger waves.
Yeah, we up out of here.
Does he have an extra long pinky finger? I mean, pinky nail? Like, that's funny. Yeah. Gonna be out.
We out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Toodaloo. Thank y'all for sticking around with us for almost 2 hours. Love y'all. See y'all next week.